STEMNoire 2021.
It would have been great to have an organization like this. When I was going through the pre-med course and channel path in life, I did not have this, and I'm just so thrilled to hear about STEMNoire.
Sometimes when, they won't pull up, you don't want to pull up a seat at the table. Sometimes you have to bring your own table. And that's what it needs to happen for you to get to where you need to. So,
I want to be fully me. I want to be able to bring my whole self. And if I find myself in environments that don't value, don't appreciate that, then I got to either push back or I got to remove myself from that environment. But there's no value in minimizing who you are, right?
Identities are introspective. No one can define who you are by yourself.
When I was at Lockheed Martin, I looked at people who had either titles or were in charge of projects that I knew I wanted to be in a similar role as that person. And so I sought out those individuals for my mentors to help guide my career at Lockheed.
When they told us we were going to be life-size statues, I think there was a collective gasp around the entire room, because why would you ever think you're going to be a statue? I mean, and so now to be part of a sisterhood of women who I can be like, yeah, I know 120 women who are statues. I don't know. I think when I do see the exhibit, I'll probably be traveling with Kleenex tissues, because I think the journey it took to get here, career-wise, as a woman of color, you go through so much. And so I think for me, the statues is inspiring to me, because I think I finally have a cure for imposter syndrome, because I'm like, none of the other guys in the room, do you have a statue? Okay, then. So I think you're just going to listen to what I have to say.
I think the boldness that we have outside of the workplace is necessary in the workplace to effect change.
In 2016, 91% of all engineering departments, 345 in this sample, did not have an African American woman faculty member. 2016. So I became a professor in 2005. So 11 years later, 91% of those departments still didn't have anyone in it that looked like me.
Know who you are. This degree and this title will not make you. It won't. You will be successful, you will accomplish stuff, but you will wake up one day and you will feel a void. And I felt that before. I remember finishing med school and like, that's it.
Over time, understanding that mistakes are actually opportunities, right? I look at mistakes as, let me flip around and maybe, within my team, see what we can learn out of my mistakes.
Storytelling in STEM is essential. We need all of us to be a part of that story and to make sure that young kids see us in this space.
We have the science. One of the biggest issues facing our community is access. And so that's, in my opinion, where policy can come in, making sure that everyone has equal access to the care that they need in order for them to thrive. And that's just.
Now, when we look at drug abuse research, for example, very few studies have actually heard from Black girls about what makes them resilient. We don't understand enough about why they don't use drugs and what factors in their life make them resilient, despite being exposed to daily racist, sexist, and demeaning messages.